So today's the day. I'm finally getting my Discovery 4 back after a complete engine swap and a few other bits doing to it, and the MOT was done yesterday. It passed. Two small advisory. One was obvious minor rust underneath the cross member or whatever they call it, and the rear brake pipe kind of corroded or covered in grease or something like that. We'll have to have a look at that. Other than that, he's told me to come and pick it up, so I'm going there today to pick it up, and it will be the first time I'm actually driving the Discovery 4 since I bought it last September 25. It's now February 26, so February 2026. So I'll give you an update as soon as I sit in the car. I'll give you a proper review of how it is, the first drive, what it feels like. Obviously I've got to get it all cleaned up and everything as well. I did go before the MOT and put some diesel, gave them some diesel basically for them to put it in because it was very low on diesel. But yes, I'll give you an update later on today as soon as I go and pick it up. So the taxi driver just dropped me off. So this is the garage where my motor that did all the work for me. There's my Discovery. Get the keys and see. This is basically the garage, all engines, everything. This is a garage in Wolverhampton, WV1 2TZ. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Are you okay for?
Yeah, of course.
How are you? How's the car? This is Ahmed. He's the guy who owns this business. And he's the one who's advised me since last November, I think it was.
Yes.
Right, and I got that engine which failed basically,
yes.
From Sebastian, who sold it and told me it was a totally good engine. What actually was wrong with that engine?
We fit the engine running, obviously not a misfire, but it was bottom is knocking. So which is common fault on a Land Rover, and mostly why the engine fell on a Land Rover, it's two things: either they not service it regular, or maybe they do but they put a wrong oil.
Okay.
Land Rover, it's taken 5W30 on 3-litre diesel, but you have to put a spec C1 oil.
Okay.
So 5W30 got a couple of spec. Most people, they just put a 5W30 C3 there. As soon as they check it on the system, 5W30, here we go, they just stick an oil in there. No, you need to check the spec on a Land Rover. It has to be 5W30 C1 oil. If it's not C1, and that's what causing damage your bottom end.
So the engine had a bottom end damage on it, so I got scammed by this guy in Manchester.
Yes. Yeah, and then he was saying as a misfire causing by the injector, but the car, it was no misfire, no shake. It's running smooth. Obviously, I mean, like not a shake, but it was bottom, you could hear it's knocking. Which is common fault on a Land Rover.
Obviously I lost.
Are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so basically they got a problem with the starter motor, the relay. So I have to power it up with the tester. I've got the ignition on.
Okay.
I'm gonna start it with my tester on the bed. We're gonna find the solution with the relay. But let me start it up and then you can listen to the...
And you've changed all the injectors?
Yeah, all the injectors has been replaced as well. Fault on a Land Rover.
Obviously I lost money on that one. Then obviously you advised me that you would sort everything out for me, and you did.
Yes, we have to get you another engine in a good spec. Obviously, we had it from Jaguar, 3 liter diesel. Not a, normally on the Land Rovers they have a high mileage,
Mm-hmm.
so we get it from the Jaguar, low mileage. We only swap in the sump,
Mm-hmm.
the slightly different sump. We put the sump, and should good to go.
Okay,
So,
brilliant.
yeah.
So you use some of my ancillaries and then
Yes.
sorted. So
Yeah,
the engine is all good now.
normally we do advise you get it with the turbo,
Mm-hmm.
because as you know, when the bottom end they goes, slightly metal flood in the oil, and that's goes to the oil cooler. So whatever you do, oil cooler clean it is not gonna work. Still a metal sticking there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're rebuilding any Land Rover, you have to stick a brand new oil cooler, and also you need to change the turbo. Maybe your turbo is fine, but after a couple of 100 miles you see the turbo's failure, and that's because it's been running with the low oil pressure and previous engine. So it's ideally to get 2 new turbo, new oil cooler, and then rebuild the engine. If you don't do that, it's a pointless you rebuilding the
So
engine.
with my engine, obviously the turbos came with the engine.
They
or-
came with the engine
So
because
it's
it
all good.
wasn't a good engine. Good oil cooler, good turbos.
Okay, so
we
I'm-
only
I'm
swap
happy.
in the sump.
And
And
you did the MOT for me, obviously.
yes.
That all went well.
The MOTs is when, well, before we do MOT, we went a couple of things. You had a couple of minor things, like 2 wheel bolt is missing,
Mhm.
and it was a number plate.
Mhm.
That's it. And then screen wash obviously was not, because since we swapped the engine, we forgot to put screen wash. And then we've done all these, then a pre-check, all to good to go. And it was a 2 minor advice, which is coming from a Land Rover rear brake pipe,
Mhm.
and rear subframe, which is, you know, of the age of the car.
Okay.
It's still quite strong enough, but slightly corroded. And we do advise in the future you get all
All that sorted.
under seal.
And obviously
Yeah.
now that I've known you, I never knew
Yeah.
you from before. So obviously you're going to be looking after this Land Rover for me
Definitely.
from now on.
Anytime.
So
bro.
you are Arman Motors,
Yes.
based in Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton, yeah.
What is it? Just Land Rover you specialize in?
No, we do BMs, Mercedes,
Okay, so it's
Audis,
general mechanic.
General mechanic. We do everything apart from bodywork and spray.
So he's done, as you heard, he's done all the work. And I bought a pressure testing, whatever it's called, from Amazon. And he's said he's going to get this thing fitted for me for free. He'll connect it and then it'll be done. So if I go to the passenger side. So what I will have is like an oil pressure gauge here. So that will, as soon as I start, it'll tell me how much bars of oil pressure I've got, the temperature of the oil, it does fuel and voltage. I think it's a must to have when you start the car, to see whether you're getting plus 0.7 bars or whether it's any lower. So you can see if your oil pump is failing or if everything is fine or not. But this is the car basically. We've just got to get it validated now and then all is good. So the car has gone in and they'll just do that bit for me and all is good. I don't think. So the other thing I've noticed is that the coolant pipe is touching the cover. So I'll see if the garage can do that for me very quickly. And then that's another thing, common fault on the Land Rover, is that pipe gets cut because the cover, engine cover, touches it. So I'll get them to cut that off a bit. So what Ahmed's doing now, he's going to cut the cover for me. Maybe some from the top, because I think when you vibrate,
That's a nice gap.
Yeah, as long as there's a gap and it doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
So we couldn't put the old pressure sensor on because obviously the adapter I bought was too small.
Too small, yeah. Different, way different.
So mine was a quarter NPT and that obviously is much bigger there, so that's fine. So that's more than enough gap for it to vibrate.
Yeah.
Still won't touch.
Yeah, you can't even tell. It's look like a factory cut. Nice
Brilliant.
cut, yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're
Okay, I'll
welcome.
get another adapter and then we'll see if we can get that sorted out. Thank you for that, Ahmed.
You're welcome, brother. Talk.
So the weather's really bad. I'm just got used to the controls. And yes, car's really comfortable to drive, really nice. Nothing, it's all good. I've got a coolant light that's just come on, but I think that might be the sensor because there is plenty of coolant in there. So that's something I might have to just have a look at the garage and see what that's about. But I did check plenty of coolant, so that looks like it's a coolant sensor. Temperature, everything is perfectly fine. And yeah, good position. Car's really quiet, like I said, warms up, so heated seats are working, everything seems to be working. And it's really comfortable, like I said, to drive. The seats are really good. I've got an L322, 4.2 supercharged, and this is nearly as comfortable as that, because that's like really ultimate luxury comfortable. But this, yeah, this is getting there. This is obviously first day, I've got to get it all validated and everything. But yeah, everything's fine. Engine is all good. Gearbox, very smooth changes, as you can see. And that's it. So I'm driving the car to Preston to see my son and spend the day with him. So this is the first time I'm driving this car, and I'm driving it on the motorway. So far the car's driving really good. There are no issues at all. All is well. Just a couple of things that I've noticed on the car that I don't like, and one of them is the temperature gauge. It's basically like an arrow. It just goes up as the temperature goes up and then stays halfway. It takes a bit of time to get used to it. I would have preferred it if they did it like the diesel indicator, where it was like a solid rectangular block, so you could notice it straight away. It just takes a bit of time. But this is just something that I don't like. Maybe it's just a minor thing. Seats are very comfortable. Well, I do prefer the L322 seats because it's slightly bigger. So I'm 5'10", and normally those seats just come all the way past my thigh, near my knees. These are just slightly short, maybe an inch or two. I do like that support. Other than that, yeah, seats are very good. I've noticed the mirrors, they're working, but the mirror's not moving with this, so it looks like the mirror is not connected to its bracket to make it go up and down. And that looks like a side mirror, so it looks like maybe they were either stolen before or they were broken or something. I've tried the cruise control works perfectly fine. I'm averaging approximately, average fuel is saying is 28 miles per gallon. Not bad. Maybe it's a bit less from what's advertised, but I'm cruising at constant 68 to 70 miles an hour. It's the first time I'm driving the car, so it is a Land Rover. Not the end of the day, I don't want it to break down. But so far so good. Other than that, yeah, heating is really hot, which is good because the temperature when I left today was -2 degrees. But yeah, it's nice and toasty inside, everything works. The rear wiper, I would say, probably needs changing because it's got a streak where it's not clearing properly, and I don't like that, so I'll get that done. Other than that, yeah, it's a good drive. Nothing else that comes to my mind. I have basically got Bluetooth, DAB radio and all, parking sensors working. I put it on my OBD2 scanner. Obviously I've not got the gap ID tool yet, and it had an old gearbox fault that it says was on there, so I cleared it, not realizing that now my parking sensors, Bluetooth and my DAB radio is not working. Put it on ChatGPT and it says that maybe I've accidentally deleted the configuration file or something, so I need to get that set with the gap 2 to it, which I don't have at the moment, so I might have to just get a firm that has got this, or see if someone else, another member or somebody only has got gap 2 tool that can actually activate all these things back on for me. Apart from that, that's brilliant. Smile again. Smile. Yeah, smile. So I pulled up at Preston Sainsbury's on 14th February at 12:33, just leaving now. My son wanted a drink. Noticed some exhaust fumes, I think there were, coming from the passenger side A-pillar. I think maybe the crossover pipe has gone on the car, so I might have to take the car back and get the engine looked at. I mean, it doesn't always happen. It just happened once, and then when I turned the engine off, it disappeared. So he decided he wanted to go nature walking.
Nature.
Dirtied his shoes by jumping, always jumping, Abdul, always jumping.
But Daddy took me to look cool and there was too much mud.
Come on then, let's go and play.
Stop! Daddy, stop! I don't want to take this anymore.
Okay, I'll do slow.
Wait, Daddy.
Where are we going?
To look cool.
Not cool. Okay, so we are here in the play area. Yeah? So you have to go on this path, find a gate called Radar Gate, and then go through there into Boltonwood, and then into Knockpool, down, back again, and back here to our car.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Come on then. Wait. This way. Come this way. Yeah, this is a path to Knockpool. So we have to go down there
Look cool.
to Knockpool. Watch
I
the mud.
call it look cool because I don't know it's going to look cool.
Okay. Look, muddy on that side. Come on this side.
I can walk
So we're going to Knockpool. Didn't realise it's going to be this muddy. Not even got the right shoes or clothes for it. Come on.
look cool.
So where are we now? Boltonwood.
Yeah, Boltonwood. We needed that to look cool. Should I stay in the house?
fall. Stop messing about. Keep going straight.
On the muddy path.
On the muddy path, yeah.
Look at that bridge below. Cool. Daddy, look.
Okay,
cool.
watch the mud. See, you're getting too excited.
I like because
There's not cool. You found it. Now we've got to keep walking and find our way back through the woods.
look, the wood is too long.
It's very long, yes. Did you enjoy your walk today?
Yeah.
Where's the car? Do you like the car?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you want to do more adventures in the car?
What about North River?
Say again?
North River.
That's on the other side. Where's the car?
Follow me.
So, first day with the Discovery 4 after having the engine replaced. Drove it all the way from Birmingham to Preston. We'll be driving you back today, later on. Fantastic car. My child likes it as well. So it's been a great day, great first day with the Discovery 4. A couple of issues. Obviously the major one I think is going to be the exhaust crossover pipe. I think that's letting fumes into the cabin. I have messaged the garage and they said they will have a quick look at it sometime next week. If it is faulty, then most likely replace it. I'll let you know. So looking at the average fuel consumption, I'm doing 37 miles to the gallon. I've just got under half a tank left, instant fuel. So I've got 192 miles left according to the computer. Which miles have done? Done 306 miles on the full tank of fuel, and that's 37 miles per gallon on the motorway. I think that's pretty good for a car that's just under 3 tons. So the fuel economy on this car is not bad. I am thinking of putting some Cataclean in there. I've heard some good reviews about it, and the reason I'm doing the Cataclean is because on the weekend I was up north visiting my 5-year-old and we went to Pendle Hill, and on the way back the car went into restricted performance, and just putting in my normal OBD2 reader, it came up with a lot of the O2 sensor has heated up, the exhaust something has heated up, AGR has heated up. So I think maybe the DPF needs cleaning, because don't forget the car's been stationed for nearly 6-7 months, maybe more than 9 months. So maybe it's got some cobwebs in there. Maybe the Cataclean will clean that out. We won't know until I try it out, and again I'll come back to you later on in the video to tell you how that went.
Seems to be coming from
inside the thing, innit?
it's actually, you know, that crack.
No, it's not coming from the crack.
It's coming
Yeah,
from
but it's coming from that direction.
yeah, it's coming from that seal.
From that seal, innit?
Let me go outside.
Okay, go on.
Just rule out the seal's got nothing outside.
I've already checked from outside. There's nothing outside. But it's definitely inside. If I blow it, it just blows. So it wasn't the crossover pipe that was causing the smoke. Like I said, this Land Rover specialist Ahmed basically opened it up because this is where the smoke was coming, and these wires for the windscreen quick heat were actually burning out, and that's what was causing smoke. So he's going to fix that for me. It helps when you have a specialist with you. This is the end of the video on the first few weeks of my Discovery 4 and ownership. I am learning on how to YouTube. These are my early few videos, so maybe the sound is not clear. I have invested in some mics. I don't know how this is going to come up, but I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please like and subscribe, as I've got more videos coming up, especially on fixing the Land Rover small minor problems, and also adventures I'm going to do on it, off-roading, the basic tires. Also looking to make the vehicle more overlanding, so I'll be added on new tires, roof rack, possibly some more stuff inside the Land Rover, so I can have more time, quality time with my son. So if you do like my videos, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next one.
If looks could kill, she'd tear your heart to pieces.